A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die, for it to be born again. This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
My name is Jeff.
Well, hey! About time. Is it just me, or is something seriously off here? There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses? No patients. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do. Anyway, you know who is looking for our teacher right now. And big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine? Some stranger gave it to you? Come on, you should know better than that. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here? Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute. You should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me. Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that? Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble. You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone, died off?
Nope.
I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center. They could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless. Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here. I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it? Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner, that's all. What a pitiful attempt. One should face death honorably.
Stop! What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there?
Hey, how you doing, little mama?
Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
So, here we are again. I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception, the rebirth of the world, an event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again.
Okay.
And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here, and it is your fate to live through the Conception. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Please. Come find me when it's done. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the Maiden to take part in shaping the new world. Meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you. Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift. It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice. Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
opponents as a human.
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park? What in God's name happened to you? I see. Well, at least you still think like a human. That aside, you know what the hell's going on here? Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room. From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital. Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center? Well, first things first. As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around. Have you come across any of them yet? Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good. But damn, if my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this. Though I'd rather not believe it. If this is Shinjuku Medical Center, I can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real. You know, I've seen a barrel like this before. If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Hikawa. He's gotta be behind this somehow. Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it? I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? And is there anyone else out there? We can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits. So for now, I leave it to you.
Nice to meet you!
Hey, punk! I've never seen you around, and I don't like your face! You trying to get by without paying respect to me? The almighty Fortius? You want to die, don't you? I screwed up and let another human escape a while ago, but not this time. I have a habit of butchering anyone who disrespects me. I cut him up with these fins. Time to die!
So this here's supposed to be Tokyo.
Oh! Oh my god!
Doubt I'd find any sushi or geishas in this hellhole. Man, Kiza really knows how to sell it. His job already sucks ass. Oh well, time to get to work.
Easy!
How should I act at a time like this? Should I be happy? Like, I'm glad we're both okay? It's you, right? I can tell. Don't worry. Not much phases me anymore. I realized something. Whether I scream or cry, it won't wake me up from this nightmare. I'm just tired of dealing with it. What happened to us? To the world we used to know? The conception? You mean Tokyo was destroyed? What was written in that magazine actually happened?
Yes!
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna be sick. You saw the way it was out there, right? Couldn't even tell where my house used to be. All this time, I thought I was the only one on Earth left alive. But seeing you changes everything. Maybe there's still hope. There have to be other survivors, don't you think? Our teacher, our friend, what if they made it out too? I want to go find them. Giving up on them means giving in to despair. Yeah. There's no way they're gone. Fate can't be that cruel, can it? If it is, I don't know what I'll do.
What did you say? Hey!
Can't touch this.
Here you go. Give this letter to the gatekeeper. It should get you through. See you later. Hope you get to Ikebukuro safely.
victor shall claim the loser's menorah and return in triumph. You hold a menorah. Then, like me, you must be seeking supreme power. That I cannot allow. Only the greatest warrior is worthy of such authority. It is meant for a master swordsman. One who amidst blood and applause has put an end to countless lives. That warrior is I, Matador. I'm sorry to say, but you seem rather weak to be in possession of a menorah. You should hand it to one more deserving, such as I. But since it's unlikely that you'll heed my advice, I challenge you to a duel. We shall determine which of us is truly worthy of the menorah. I swear by my sword and capote that I will once again prove victorious. Now, let the battle begin!
I'm about to end this man's whole career. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
One eternity later.
The fuck?
What the hell's your problem? I said I didn't do a damn thing! There's more? No way. Is that you? Hey, you gotta help me. We don't have time to waste here.
You are unfamiliar to me, demon. Those who tread upon Mantra territory must face my judgment. Now lock this fool away.
It's finally time.
I, Thor, commend you. You have proven yourself in battle. A feat which is not easy. But, do you truly think your power is enough to defeat me? My hammer shall judge your worth and decide your fate. I now offer you a moment's repose. Making preparations would be wise. You have persevered in body and spirit. Well done. I had not thought it at first, but you possess a strength other demons lack. This is for keeping me engaged. Use it well. Go and see Gozu Tenno. He is our leader and aims to build a utopia where only the strong may live. You will find him at the top of this building. You have a power that could very well change the world. Always bear this in mind. Judge, The boy is innocent. I say so. Release him.
Huh? Innocent? Oh, okay. I have, reached a verdict by the order of Thor. No, out of respect for your power, I hereby declare you innocent. This court is adjourned. The defendant may now be released.
And there's our fiend right now. Let's see what you got. Nice meeting you, kid. Don't take this too personal. This is getting good. What? Are you not having fun? I'm having the time of my life!
Dead! Dead! Dead!
One eternity later.
Not bad. I'm almost halfway impressed. You sure as hell look like a demon. But something tells me you're not. Can't quite put my finger on it. Anyway, the name's Dante. I'm a devil hunter, meaning I massacre guys like you. Granted, the only reason I'm doing this is to help the old man downstairs. But let's just call it here. Sound good? First, I need to find out what he's got planned. Told you it was nothing personal. Depending on how things turn out, maybe we'll meet again. Until then, try and keep yourself alive. Who knows? I might have another chance to kill you.
Thank God it's just you. I thought it was being ambushed. Way to give a guy a heart attack. Well, at least we're both here in one piece. Listen, I'm sorry I got you stuck last time. I know I screwed up. But it's actually a good thing I did. See, I never thought their base would be this massive. And had I sent you here alone, you'd be here all day scratching your head. That's because you wouldn't have me to clue you in. Anyway, the Mantra launched their attack at just the right time. Thanks to them, I was able to slip in unnoticed. Hey, call me crazy, but you didn't actually join the Mantra, did you?
Hell no!
Oh, so it's just a rumor. You just seem a lot stronger, so I thought it might be true. My mistake. Moving along. This entire room is a facility for collecting Magatsuhi. We're at the center of the big hole you can see from outside. Since most of it got wrecked in the assault, it's no longer operational. Right before that, it was filled to the brim with Magatsuhi. Then those Mantra guys stormed in and busted up the place. And why wouldn't they? What else would this be but the Nihilo's very core? You'd think one might have stopped to consider that maybe they were playing right into Hikawa's hands. If I hadn't used the Amala network to get here, I wouldn't have noticed either. But something's very off about the flow of Magatsuhi here. It's cleverly disguised, but this magnificent contraption is nothing more than bait. The real core must be located somewhere else inside the base. And that's where we'll find Akawa. Damn. Maybe I'd better not stick around. I know the mantra's commotion has pretty much died down. That being said, there's still more danger to come. As much as I wanted to see Akawa in person, I doubt I'd make it to him alive. So I've got no choice but to head back. On your way here, did you see a corridor you couldn't enter? One that was spinning? I managed to deactivate it, so you should be able to go through now. That's about all the help I can give. Dealing with Akawa is all on you. You've come this far, so there's no point turning back now. Good luck.
Who has been seduced by the power of darkness? Man is destined to die and the world to end. Yet still, you challenge the order of the universe. Do not lose sight of the truth, Demi-fiend. Your struggle against death is futile. No matter how many menorahs you gather, the shadow on your heart will not be lifted. It is my duty to save those who have gone astray. Let me be your guide. Receive my salvation. Accept your death.
Hell no!
Sure has been a while. I heard about the trial by combat, and I thought it might be you who won. Getting here was tough, to say the least. But I'm glad I made it. Listen, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. I finally decided to play by the rules of this world. I'm sure you already know, but there's a purpose as to why this world exists. To create a new one. And I want to be the one to do it. I know that sounds crazy, believe me. But then I remember that voice. I heard it the moment the world changed. You must have heard it too, since you survived. After we went our separate ways, I started thinking not only about what I should be doing in this world, but why the world had to end up this way. And sooner or later, it hit me. The previous world was full of waste, clogging up our thoughts and choking out any real progress. From an overabundance of things to an excess of people, we ran out of useful things to make and meaningful things to do. All we did was kill time. What the world really needed, it just wasn't getting.
It's true that I lost everything. It was the saddest thing imaginable. But I survived the conception. I was chosen to be here. That's what I believe. And that's how I'm going to carry myself. Even though a part of me is still grieving, I know that if I bear the pain, I can open up a world of limitless potential. The power of creation will be mine. That voice, it told me I could choose. In my eyes, the world has no more room for anything superfluous. That's why I want to create my ideal society. A paradise ruled by the strong and the worthy. The world of Yosuga. You fought your way this far. You know what I'm saying, don't you? That's fair, but I trust your judgment. And I believe that one day, you'll come to the same conclusion. From now on, I'm gonna start collecting Magatsuhi. I'm not so sure where to start, but since Yosuga is the reason of the strong, I have to do what I can on my own. I'm glad I got to tell you all that. I guess I'll see you around. You and I survived the conception. I know this meeting won't be our last.
Accomplice to the fallen angel. Do you know what cause you serve? Do you realize which path your actions are leading you down? I have watched your every move from above. You have been seduced by darkness. Now, you are about to defy God's will. To the one with a demon's body and a human heart, heed my warning. End your dealings with the fallen angel before your heart is consumed by darkness.
Nope.
Woe unto you, for you can no longer discern good from evil. In this land where demons of chaos dwell, the last of your humanity will eventually be lost. I pray that you return to your world and rid yourself of darkness before it is too late, before God's vengeance strikes this cursed land.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. Don't tell me you came to save me. Too little, too late, don't you think?
Oh, nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee-yee ass haircut you got, you'd get some bitches on your dick.
What are you pissed off for? It's not like you went out of your way to help me. It's obvious I can't count on you or our teacher anymore. No one's gonna help me in this world. I'll have to survive on my own. When this world was created, I heard a voice that told me to search for the truth. At the time, I had no idea what that meant. While I was locked up in this room, it came to me. Truth isn't something other people can give. You have to find it within yourself. And I open the way without relying on anyone. The Amala network. What I'm looking for is in there. An awesome power that'll lead me to the truth. I hear it. It's calling to me.
The Ring of Gaia's headquarters. This is where it all started. They were a group who absorbed all forms of doctrine, for they believed they could discover the truth from chaos. But even within that cult, he was regarded as a heretic. Yes, I am referring to the man who changed your destiny, and that of the world. He firmly believed that his ideal could not be found in reality, that it could only be brought about by his own hand. And ultimately, he reached beyond the scope of mankind and plotted the creation of the world. Fate is drawn to a strong will, it seems. As such, he uncovered a crucial method to make his plot a reality. This was the scripture of Miroku, buried deep within the ring's library. With the scripture in his possession, he reconstructed the spinning drum of Amala. By deciphering the symbols on the drum, he gained access to the Amala universe and learned of the conception, the fated destruction of the world. That incident at the park followed shortly thereafter. You see, for creation to be possible after the conception, certain preparations were necessary. Thus, the demons which he summoned were unleashed, and a bloody act of carnage ensued. This is a man who decided to take control of the inevitable, the death and rebirth of the world. Of course, there were those among the Gaians who opposed him, and the Messians tried to stop him as well. But he eliminated both threats at once with the power of his demons. With all opposition removed, he watched silently as the conception took place. It was just as foretold in the scripture of Miroku. No, just as he planned after unraveling its prophecy. The Assembly of Nihilo was also formed at that time to aid him in creation.
Well met, you who were once human. The moment you stepped into this labyrinth, the wheel of fate began to spin. Time is a loop that repeats itself. However, we serve the fallen angel in order to rise above that fate. You wish for the same thing, do you not?
We know thou art on a quest to retrieve the menorahs. We, the four horsemen, possess what thou seekest. Thine they shall be, if thou canst triumph over us.
Demi-fiend, you have conquered a number of deaths to reach here. Whether it be you or one of us, it is our master's wish that one fiend survive this battle over the menorahs. And when his wish comes true, he shall make the decision to lead his army to the final battle. Do you have the resolve to face us, even if it may cost you what is left of your humanity? Very well. That is just the answer we were expecting. Then, show us the strength that our master stakes our fate on. We, the four horsemen of the apocalypse, shall meet him in Vortex World.
Surprise, surprise. Looks like we both made it. Sorry if I pressured you too much, but I think the end result was worth it. It took a while, but I was finally able to pinpoint the route to this terminal. Not bad for an ordinary human, eh? Oh yeah, I found out something interesting about Asakusa. The mannequins are actually created nearby, using black mud scooped up from the riverbank. No wonder they're so adamant about fixing up the place. It's practically their home. Anyway, like I suspected, the terminal here is free from Neolo surveillance. It's perfect for monitoring their activities and finding out about the nightmare system. I'll need a little time to investigate, but it shouldn't take too long to find out everything we need to know. That being said, why don't you go look around for a while?
We meet again. It is the will of the Menoras, longing for but a single owner. They call out to each other and bring us together. If you can defeat all the fiends and reunite the Menoras, then so you should. But if you lack the strength to do so, then you will fall by my arrow.
It would have been wiser had you simply handed over your Magatsuri. But instead, you dare to oppose me? I thought you were smarter than that. Well, I won't complain. Now I have a fresh, new skin to add to my collection. Who's there? Damn, you had me startled. I thought those pesky mannequins were back. They're all a bunch of weaklings. Save the one who escaped from the mantra. He's been giving me quite the headache as of late. It would have made my life a lot easier had he bled out in Ikebukuro. But I suppose I should thank him for leading his followers here. It's like a Magatsuhi feeding frenzy. I've been harvesting the stuff, matter of fact. Eventually, I'll have enough to dominate all demons. You're a demon.
Hello there.
You know how it is. The way the thirst consumes you as you drink your fill. You're thirsty for Magatsuhi right now, aren't you? You don't want Magatsuhi? You're one misfit of a demon. Well, I should be moving along. Maybe we'll run into each other again. Just remember, I'm Sakahagi, and soon enough, I'll be the king of all demons.
Okay.
So you're still alive, eh? You actually managed to defeat one of us. Very impressive. But I won't be as easy as the White Knight. My crimson armor shall glisten with your blood. Death be unto you, Demi-fiend!
Just as Lord Hikawa predicted, it seems a rat has wandered in. I assume you are here for that woman, but we three sisters guard the obelisk. We are quite unlike that useless Osei.
If you want her back, you must defeat us. Well, if you can get to us in the first place.
Kagutsuchi repeats the process of birth and death. It will not wait for you. Now, come. So, have you figured out how the puzzle works? I am Clotho, the youngest of the Moire sisters. I shall wind the thread of your life. I will not allow you past here. I am Lachesis, the second of the Moire sisters. I measure the length of life. Your thread is reaching its end.
Another one.
Were you able to keep up with Kagutsuchi? I am Atropos, the eldest of the Moire sisters. How unlucky of you to meet me. I cut the threads of fate. In other words, your fate is already sealed.
We aren't letting you pass that easily. Do not underestimate us.
We three Moire sisters will
spin, measure,
and snip your fate! Thank you. I don't know why, but I had a feeling you'd come and save me. It's funny. I remember telling you all these things about how you could rely on me, yet here I am, relying on you instead. Turns out I'm completely powerless. How can I expect to shape the world when I can't even shape my own life? All I did as the maiden was follow Hikawa's orders. He told me I'd be the pillar of the new world, but not like this. In the end, I was nothing but a tool for collecting Magatsuhi. I knew the conception would come at a heavy cost, the price of the world itself. I knew, yet I went through with it regardless. And as it stands now, the new world is going to be a far cry from what I'd hoped. I dreamed of an ideal world where people were grateful to be alive. To be honest, I couldn't stand the way things were before. We claimed to want peace, yet nobody took any personal responsibility for the world's problems. We were selfish to the core. Not only that, we were miserable, though no one would admit it if you asked. Our indolence fed our complacence. And did anyone seek to better themselves or raise the bar for humanity higher? No, because they saw no value in it. That's how I saw the world. In my mind, a world like that might as well one day blink out of existence. No wonder I got manipulated by Hikawa. But the battle isn't over just yet. The world is still being recreated. Its shape is not yet fixed. And I discovered a goddess who can set things right. Not even Hikawa knows of her existence. She was drawn here by the power of Magatsuhi. Surely she can teach me the reason for creation. Fool who bears the name of freedom. Under the light of liberty, your wrong shall be forgiven. I am Aradia. I have come from the far reaches of Amala. It is my duty to bestow freedom. Ask, and you shall be set free. If you deem yourself right, light will return to the world. But so will darkness. Pursue the way of creation. You yourself are a world too. Do not obey others. Do what you believe is right. This woman will soon recover her lost power. She will set forth on the path of creation, and I will guide her. Go, and see the world with your own eyes. From there will your creation begin.
We exist to watch over the Menoras. As long as thou seekest the Menoras, thou art mine enemy. I, the Black Rider, shall judge thee! Thy death draweth nigh, O sinful one.
Look who we have here. An unexpected actor making his way on stage. It's been a while since we last met, young man. Or should I say, Demi-fiend. To be frank, I've never given you much thought. But it seems our paths were made to cross, even from the very start. I'll have you know, I accumulated enough Magatsuhi for creation the moment I destroyed the mantra. That's why I didn't bother stopping you from reaching the obelisk. Part of it was that I wanted to verify whether you were truly the Demi-fiend. However, not only did you defeat my subordinates, but you single-handedly set the maiden free. The strength of the Demi-fiend as written in the scripture of Miroku. It was beyond my expectations. Perhaps you might wish to cooperate in delivering Shijima to the world. Consider man's desire as a flame. When small, it is warm and comfortable. But the flame soon erupts into wildfire, devouring everything in its path and leaving only ashes in its wake. Mankind grew to covet such fire. We became dependent on its warmth and averted our eyes from its all-consuming nature. Rather than blaze a path of ruin, we should lay down our fires for the world's sake. By doing so, a life of repose would in turn be promised to us. What is desirable, what is undesirable? It is not man that makes the distinction. It is the world. Therefore, humans are best suited as its beacons. Lights that spin quietly, sometimes bright, sometimes dim, all pulsating in perfect harmony. This is the highest form of existence there can be. Do you not agree that the world should be ruled by serenity? So, you are a mere demon after all. I was wrong to think that you would understand my ideal. It is now time for us to part. I will not feel at ease until all this is over. Do you not sense something wicked in the air? Someone is scheming to ignite the ember that still glows within the remains of Gozu Tenno. I must not falter while others strive to establish their foolish reasons. It is I who will create the new world.
Oh, shit!
Hey, kiddo. Had a feeling I'd see you again. And I was right. Looks like I hit the jackpot. Now, I'm not here to go into detail, but I'm sure you have some idea already. That old geezer's planning to have the fiends kill each other off. Why? Who knows? But you're not dumb enough to play into his hand, are you?
Yes!
Then get lost. And don't look back. That's your only option. You get me? You're asking for it, kid. Okay, guess we're gonna do this the hard way. Take one step beyond this point. Bang! Got it? Playtime's over. From here on out, it's showtime!
Okay, let's go.
Thought you got away? You're dead wrong. Checkmate! Not bad at all. I like your style. You know what? If we continue fighting and I end up killing you, then I'll be giving the old geezer exactly what he wants. And that just won't do. So get going. I won't try and stop you this time. I thought if I kept collecting those crappy-ass candles, I'd eventually hit the jackpot. But I guess plans change. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did trying to get to the bottom of all this. It'd be a shame for you to die now, so I'll give you a little help. You'll need this to move on. It's just a worthless piece of junk as far as I'm concerned. At this point, all I care about is what that geezer has up his sleeve. Here, take it. Alright, that's that. If we both manage to stay alive, I'm sure we'll meet again.
Bruh.
Hey, long time no see. Don't know if you're here to help me or hurt me, but either way it's pointless. The me who used to wander this world aimlessly is dead. I'm done with all the bullshit. What you see before you is the new me, the true master of Amala's power.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I stopped caring about people entirely. And the moment I did, I figured out exactly how I want the world to be. The way I see it, there's me and there's everyone else. Most people don't even notice I exist. They don't care about me, and I sure as hell don't care about them. To me, that's neither empty nor sad. In the end, we're all in the center of our own little worlds. And isn't that the way it should be? Wouldn't you be happier in your own private sanctuary? One where you had full control. And that's what you get with my reason. The reason of Musubi. Doesn't sound like a bad deal, does it? Wouldn't it be nice to have a world to yourself? Had a feeling you wouldn't get it? Guess it wouldn't matter to someone who gave up his humanity. As for me, I'm gonna create the world of Musubi and prove my ideal is right. Maybe you should spend some time alone, and then you'll see.
Once and for all, let us see whether or not you can best the four horsemen. Oh, son of man, can a human with the strength of a demon overcome the inevitable fate of death? I shall pass final judgment on you!
Hi. Nice to see you. I had a feeling you'd be here. I assume you know the reasons so many have gathered here. In this park lies a power that can change the world. While I have the chance, let me apologize for disappearing right after you rescued me. You can thank my goddess for that. Sometimes she just does as she pleases. Thanks to Hikawa and his obelisk, I ended up losing most of my power. But on the bright side, I now have a goddess to protect me. Guess every cloud has its silver lining. As for Hikawa, I will never let him use me again. And I won't let him be the one to shape the new world. What he envisions is a world where the thread of time is spun unerringly, without change. You can't call that a world. It's just wasted space, totally devoid of power. To restrain our unborn world like that would be a travesty. As the one responsible for the destruction of the old world, it is my duty to shape the new one. The world cannot remain in a state of chaos, nor can it fall prey to Hikawa's ambitions. But as it stands, there's not much I can do. Even though my goddess has spoken to me, she has yet to reveal her reason. Let me fill you in on what's happening in the park. It all centers around the Yahiro no Himorogi. It's a stone that's filled with an enormous amount of Magatsuhi, It grants its possessor tremendous power. Word spread that the stone is somewhere in Yoyogi Park, and now everyone is trying to claim it for their own. I'm not interested in Magatsuhi, but the stone is rumored to have the power to control even gods. Once I have that power, I'll be worthy of receiving my goddess's reason. However, the stone is currently in someone's possession. I'm not sure who, but I can sense a terrible power emanating from them. Their power is so strong that I wouldn't stand a chance against it. But I think you would. If I promise to give you the Magatsuhi contained inside, will you get the Yahiro no Himorogi for me? Thank you. You have no idea how big a help that is. By the way, you couldn't get into the park before, right? Then take this. It's the key to that locked door. Thanks.
Here we go again. Another visitor here for the plunder. But of all people, you really should have known better. Coming here was a mistake. I guess you'll find out firsthand what happens to those who try to wrest my Magatsuhi away. Like that girl who showed up not long before you. I had to teach her a lesson. A quite painful one, I might add. Didn't I tell you before? I don't plan on being used by demons. With all my Magatsuhi, I'll be the one using them. Not just any demons. Even the most powerful ones. Speaking of which, that skin of yours will make a nice coat.
I'm glad you're okay. I felt it when the evil presence faded away. Were you able to get the Yahiro no Himorogi? Oh, so the Magatsuhi was used up already. Then, you don't mind me keeping this, do you? This brings me one step closer to creating my world. My goddess will surely teach me the reason now. Freedom is the cliff that overlooks the abyss, the valley of the shadow of death. The grave awaits even the victor at the end of the road. Show me your heart.
Oh shit!
Fool who bears the name Freedom. Because of your name, you will carry the burden of plague, pain, and ridicule. Do you fear the suffering and humiliation? Fool who bears the name Freedom. Because of your name, you will live a life of betrayal, rejection, and defeat. Do you fear the deceit? The torment. Go and see the world with your own eyes. There are forces vying for creation. Without judging their reasons, your world will not come to be. Side with them, or side against them. Only then will your world be born. Remember that Lo, a new force is about to emerge in Ikebukuro. I too will become a force with this woman. Remember that you are what is right. That is my truth. Aradia, You still won't give me your reason? Why? What is it that I still lack? I think I need to go. Staying here won't do me any good. I need to see for myself what kind of worlds are worth creating, and what kind of hands shaped them. Thanks for all your help. Hope to see you soon.
You worked so hard to get the Yahiro no Himoroki, yet you simply gave it away. I suppose it's understandable, since your heart is set more on chaos than creation. But there's one obstacle you've yet to overcome. Is I, the Mother Harlot, subjugator of the beast that rules all men.
You who were once human, and now possess a demon's body. Do you wish for a demon's heart? Even if you will be bound to despair in impenetrable darkness.
Very well. Then bear to me the darkness in your heart, and relinquish your soul as tribute. Now, shall we indulge ourselves? Ecstasy of death, that is.
Like my hand is on fire.
Take a good look. Aren't you amazed at my beauty? Strength and beauty are one and the same, after all. Now I have the power to shape my own destiny. I see it. I can see those who seek Yosuga flocking to this land. It is finally within my grasp. My utopia. My ideal world.
Brother,
You again. Is there a reason you're here? It's not to see me, is it? Oh, wait. It's probably because you're worried about your pa, huh? Why am I not surprised? Looks like you're still a nice guy after all. But you really shouldn't let others take advantage of you. I'm trying to do you a favor here. Well, I guess naivete is a virtue. At least in your case. Anyway, come meet me at Amala Temple. It's just down this passageway. I'll tell you all about Hijiru's secret plans, and how he was totally playing you.
One eternity later.
Quit complaining. You won't have to hang in there much longer. You can get all the rest you want when this is done.
Your plan is to take me out by caressing me with Magatsuhi? I say we just get this over with. Never liked this place much anyway.
Well, what can I say? People like you were made to be stepping stones. And yeah, it's a cruel job, but somebody's gotta do it. Thanks for going to all that trouble. The Magatsuhi those powerful demons were hoarding is now mine. It's enough to bring Musubi into being.
Stop the cap.
Are you oblivious or just plain dumb? I didn't know you were such a saint. Listen, this guy is not at all who you think he is. This whole sacrifice idea wasn't even mine. It was his. See, he was planning to use this Magatsuhi all along. And it would have been you or me hanging up there.
Yeah, I came up with the plan. That doesn't mean I would have carried it out.
Oh, I'm sure you would have. One life doesn't amount to much. Didn't you say something along those lines?
It doesn't matter what I say now, does it? It'll just sound like an excuse to you. Most things that are worthwhile require some sort of sacrifice. I've made many sacrifices in my lifetime. So go ahead, do whatever it is you're gonna do. Just remember, you'll pay a high price for following that path.
Don't worry. Like you said, it's my decision. I'm the one in charge here. Pay close attention. This is what happens when you cross the true master of the Mala. Okay? Time to rest in peace. Any last words before I dump your ass?
Do your worst, kid.
Yay!
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Arrogant puppet. You misunderstand your purpose. Return to the mud you came from. You're so weak, yet you struggle so hard to live. Daring to dream of power, that was your sin.
Please, lend us your aid. If you don't stop this woman, we will be massacred.
Ah.
You would never partake in such a brutal act, would you? Your heart is unlike any demon's, is it not?
You don't comprehend the reason of Yosuga. You let the weak deceive you, so you forfeit your right to inherit the world with the strong. Why were you given a demon's body? You don't know the answer yourself, do you? Don't bother saying anything. You're no longer needed. Goodbye.
You are dead! Not a big surprise.
I'm impressed he didn't die screaming like the others. But he won't get in my way again. He had so much Magatsuhi stored here. It's hilarious. He really thought a mud doll could conceive a reason? I think it was all meant for me in the first place. With this Magatsuhi, I can finally bring my reason into being. The god who once died is returning to us now. Let us lay the sacred cloth across the coffin. The soul shall remain affixed and never leave us again! By this woman's wish, I have come to create the kingdom of Lucifer. I am Baal Avatar, paragon of virtue and might, bringer of glory. I see the awakening of opposing forces. One has already emerged in Sundown, and another is about to rise in Ginza at this very moment. I too endeavor to build a kingdom. The land of beauty awaits.
Little lamb that struggled through darkness and clung to life. You have done well until now. I watched as you prevailed over many adversaries. I am the trumpeter. It is I who will announce the end of time. I have come to see if you are worthy of standing with us in the final battle, where my trumpet will at last sound. Show me your incomparable strength. Let me see the raging heart of a demon, and amidst the pandemonium of our battle, hold nothing back! Demi-fiend, you have been branded with our master's seal. You must take the last menorah to the bottom of the abyss and meet our master there. That is, of course, if you can defeat me, the last of the fiends. Seize the last menorah from my hand for the future of all demons of chaos!
Alongside the Angel of Darkness, I lead the demons of chaos. I am Beelzebub, ruler of death and warden of souls. So, here we have Lord Lucifer's favorite. I've heard much about you. With the power given to you by Lord Lucifer, you are trying to create a new demon, correct? What? You didn't know? That's what the menorahs are for. When all the menorahs have been returned to their rightful places, a new demon of chaos will be born. I have no idea how he talked you into collecting them. But I must say, you're quite gullible. Remember this, the demons of chaos are all waiting for that moment. The moment when a new demon is born, and Lord Lucifer your strength to me. Unleash the demonic power given to you by Lord Lucifer.
How is it that you still don't understand? Freedom was never a thing. It existed in name only, as a front for wholesale corruption. If you really believe in concepts like freedom and potential, why bother with creation? Were these things not present, abundant, more accurately, in the previous world? Why did you not pursue your goal back then?
I mean...
You are as guilty as those you judge. And what did you hope to achieve by sending your students here? Did you think they'd be able to do what you couldn't? Or did you want them to feel the same agony of defeat that you felt? Do you know why you've been unable to obtain your reason? All this time, you've just been running away, trying to leave everything behind. Tell me the truth. Do you really believe in freedom?
Your choice to believe in Shijima, human, is a type of freedom itself.
You must be Aradia, the outsider. So, it was you who strung her along. Do not bother trying to interfere. You are powerless within this warded area. Just watch quietly as my god descends from above.
This land will be no more. Woman, we shall set out for the new land. No, I'm not going anywhere. I can't. I have to stop Hikawa, or else both the previous world and the new world will die. I shall await you there, woman. Remember that hope is the way.
How pitiful. Deceived, and now abandoned by a false god. This space will soon be consumed by the void. Now, sacrifice yourself to my god, and fulfill your duty as the maiden.
Hey, yo, the pizza here!
Who disturbs us? It is the Demi-fiend who steps into my sanctum. I don't know what you were thinking, but I have no intention of fighting you. Now, I'd appreciate it if you'd stand aside and cease with the interruptions. I am deeply disappointed in you. How can you allow yourself to be swayed by this woman? I've left you alone thus far, but now there is no point in letting you live. My faithful servant Samael will take care of you.
Dead!
You defeated Samael. Your prowess is simply astounding. But it's too late. You cannot stop the advent of my god.
Behold, I wield the power of Ahriman, god of the void.
I shall create a new world, the kingdom of stillness. Eternal prosperity is possible through my power alone.
Hello?
Listen to me. One last time. All possibility has dried up in this world. But there must be a world out there where freedom prevails. I wasn't strong enough to lead us there. But with the strength of your will, you can. Use this and create a better world. Hurry to Amala Temple. This will show you the way to Kagutsuchi, where the pilgrimage to creation meets its end. If you so desire, you may create a world of freedom, however you see fit.
Okay.
The forces of light and darkness have fought throughout the universe, even beyond the flow of time. Their battles have affected every living being in existence. Demons and humans are no exception. They have simply been cogwheels in the infernal machine called war. And the war still rages on, even as we speak. However, one individual vowed to put an end to this eternal war. He decided to create a demon of chaos, one that would inherit his will and enter the final battle against the forces of light. The fiends were prepared for the creation of that demon. He believed that by challenging and overcoming death, the demon would become the fruit of destruction, the black hope that we had awaited for so long. That is what he and my master planned. The fiends and the labyrinth of Amala were ordeals meant to test you. One fiend challenged you, unaware of the truth, while another fiend fell to you, dreaming of a future of chaos. Yes, this was all in preparation for the final battle. You have vanquished all the fiends, and now here you stand, just as he hoped. A demon with the strength to become the champion of chaos. So, will you lend your strength to us, for the sake of all who live in darkness? I cannot force you to help us. If you choose to walk the path of a human, then there is no need for you to return here. But, if you have doubts about the laws of the universe, about fate, or the providence of the Absolute One, then you should come to us at the very bottom of the labyrinth. There, you shall be born again as a full demon, body and soul. Let me me conclude by telling you about a human who has crossed your path. One who is drifting, being kept alive by fate. It is my master's wish that you listen before deciding upon a path to take. Hijiri shared the fate of all the others who perished in the dawning chaos. As he was heading to the hospital where you already were, the conception began, and his life ended. Did it not seem odd to you that he was in the Vortex World, unaffected, unchanged? It was all because of the mortal sin which he committed. He was a being toyed with by fate, denied the respite of death, and condemned to carry the burden of atonement forever. His punishment was to see with his own eyes all that happens in the world, to record the balance of events through all the ages. A task as endless as scooping water out of the sea with a cup. He was condemned to wander the infinite span of time. Man can change the course of his next life by virtue of his karma, but that privilege was taken away from Hijiri. Though his body may perish, his soul will remain unsaved. He must continue on with his task. He lives a cursed, eternal life, just like a demon. Watch and record the history of the world. Witness the entirety of the endless war between order and chaos. That is your punishment for your unforgivable sin. Do you understand now? By the will of Amala, he was given a life of torment and emerged in the Vortex World without realizing that he had died. Soon after, your paths crossed again. That is probably because you have the potential to affect the course of the new world. So by accompanying you, he has unknowingly been fulfilling his destiny. Tragically, he has no memory of his sin, his punishment, or even his death. He believes that he survived the conception, and has acted accordingly. As for the results of his efforts, you already know the outcome. In the body of a mannequin, Hijiri challenged those vying for creation, and he lost his body once again. Do you want your life to be predestined as well? Or would you rather choose your own actions? If you do not wish to be ruled by destiny, if you would prefer to walk with demons on a new, untrodden path, then please, come visit my master. You can open the door ahead with the menorah I gave you. Will you come meet my master?
Yes!
Then, we will be waiting in the deepest part of the labyrinth. I will open the way to the last door. Please use the menorah and come see us. We look forward to seeing you soon. Until then...
Show me your moves!
Who stirs the silence? Who opposes the coming of the kingdom of Shijima? It is you. You have great strength. Your ideals, however, stand at odds with mine. Vile deceiver, I shall destroy you and erase your despicable greed.
Dead!
It's so quiet. Too quiet. I see. So, the stillness has also come for me. Wielder of strength. Champion of want. Mold the world to your liking. It is no longer of my concern.
You came all the way here just to get killed. Man, you're stupid. If only you had waited till the world of Masubi was finished, you would have at least had the chance to be reborn. No one's gonna mess with my plans. Not even an old friend. Sorry, but it's time to say goodbye. Forever.
Dead!
Congratulations. You stole my future.
I didn't imagine that we would meet here. Neither did I imagine that you would become this strong. But in your case, I should have expected the unexpected. Do you remember me? I remember you. I am Thor. Our paths have not crossed since the fall of the mantra. It seems that you and I have different objectives in climbing this tower. As a follower of Yosuga, I must annihilate you. The world of Yosuga shall be built upon your lifeless body. Prepare to meet your doom.
Dead!
How can this be? My powers are no match for yours. Even so, our leader will certainly build a strong world of Yosuga. Even though I die here, Yosuga is...
Nice.
You have done well to make it here. Therefore, I will do you the honor of fighting to my fullest ability. Our friendship dies here.
Okay.
We are adversaries, each upholding our own reason and contending for creation. As fate would have it, we are both beyond shedding tears. We need not hesitate to fight each other. So, let us now decide who is truly superior. Challenge me with all your might.
Dead!
Your strength was superior to mine. Why? Why won't you accept Yosuga when you possess such strength?
How can you be the one standing before me? For what purpose have you been chosen? You, with a heart that follows no rule. The bearer of unnamed reason. Your heart longs for the kingdom of freedom. A world that has no set future. Will you disregard the world's past sins to pursue such an ideal? The great will once granted the world freedom, in hopes that it would evolve to a new level. However, it was that freedom which gave rise to evil, brought darkness, and led the world to destruction. Freedom is the seed of disaster. Its sole fruit is ruin. I will not allow the world to be doomed to failure. My power was meant for one who sought the world's rebirth, upholding a worthy reason. But you have become a slave of freedom, like that fallen angel. Begone, demon! My light, searing with anger, shall wipe you from existence.
Shut your bitch ass up!
You are dead! Not a big surprise!
Fool. You wish for me to unleash my power when all reasons have been forsaken? The kingdom you would create promises nothing but suffering. You, demon, human.
Hey, are you listening? Let's get a move on. You know she'll get mad if we keep her waiting.
You've got mail.
Hello there. I hope you're doing well. I'm actually a lot better myself. It won't be long until I leave this hospital for good. I realize my doubts and fears have caused you all a lot of trouble. Yet you overcame all obstacles and saved me. There was a time I thought there was no hope left in this world. But it turns out that was just how I felt about myself. Now that I've gained a different perspective, I can move forward again in life. After all, you have to change yourself in order to change the world. What am I saying? You already know all this. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even be here right now. Thank you. Do you want your life to be predestined as well? Or would you rather choose your own actions? If you do not wish to be ruled by destiny, if you would prefer to walk with demons on a new, untrodden path, then please, come visit my master. You can open the door ahead with the menorah I gave you. Will you come meet my master?
Yes!
Then, we will be waiting in the deepest part of the labyrinth. I will open the way to the last door. Please use the menorah and come see us. We look forward to seeing you soon. Until then...
Our goals are the same. Just as I thought. Demon or not, you've got one hell of a pair. Honestly, I never thought you'd make it this far. But shit's gonna get even worse from now on. We're talking knee-deep here, and we're gonna be waiting in it from here to Kingdom Come. Thought maybe you could use an extra hand. Like a devil hunter, for instance. But seriously, a demon slayer hired by a demon. It's the joke of the century, don't you think? So, how about it? You've already got quite a legion. Why don't you go fire a couple demons and come back? There's no rush. I'll be here a while. You can come back anytime. Ah, I knew you'd be back. So, are you ready to hire the #1 devil hunter? If you are, just let me know, 'cause I'm good to go. So you finally came to your senses, huh? Alright then, let's talk business. I usually charge a ridiculous amount of money. But in this case, I'll make an exception. Let's flip a coin. Heads or tails? If you win, you owe me $1. Oh, yeah, it's Maka here, isn't it? Give me 1 Maka then. But if you lose, you'll have to give me half of what you've got. Call it. Heads or tails?
Nice.
Heads it is. You're lucky, kid. Okay, you get the special discount price of 1 Maka. Thank you very much. Starting today, I work for you. So, what's your name? I see. Not a bad name. Okay. How about we go pay a visit to the ruler of hell? Maybe take some demon heads as souvenirs. The final battle between the army of God and the devil's legions. This ought to be interesting.
Of the fairy clan. Please take care of me.
Heed my words. I can see by the darkness in your soul that you have chosen to disregard my warning. Beyond the point of redemption, I cannot turn a blind eye to the fallen angel's abominable plan to foster the birth of a new demon. Delivering the menorahs to the labyrinth of Amala is just as grave a sin. Listen, fiend, foul demon whose soul is tainted with darkness. Tremble in fear. I am Metatron. I am one with God. By his divine will, I shall destroy you. Feel the wrath of God, disciple of darkness.
We, the ones cast into darkness, shall face those that live in the light. The final battle is about to begin. But first, you must return to your world and increase your strength by defeating the humans who are vying for control, and Kagutsuchi, the source of creation. A man who envisions a world of silence. Ahriman, god of the void, lends him strength. A young woman who values power above all else. The god Baal Avatar has descended upon her. A young man yearning to live in solitude. His strength comes from Noah, the wandering god.
Bruh. Easy!
And Kagutsuchi, the light that watches over the Vortex World, as well as creation.
Okay.
When you have defeated those foes, you will be accepted and honored by us all. My master would like to help you prepare for the forthcoming battles by sharing a portion of his strength. He shall release the hidden power of the Magatama that you have received. You, who have cast away your human form, and as a fiend, conquered all deaths. You were given the body of a demon when you entered the Vortex World. And now, it is time for you to receive the heart of a demon, as my master wishes. You shall be born again, as a demon of chaos, harbinger of the final battle.
Kill yourself!
To the one who bears our strength and hope, may you forever prevail.
How can you be the one standing before me? For what purpose have you been chosen? I came into being for the creation of a new world. And those with reasons came here to make their visions a reality. Alas, their dreams were shattered. And the possibility of a new world has been crushed forever by the hand of a demon.
Yes!
Persuaded by the fallen angel, you destroyed the seeds of creation, denying the reincarnation of the world. With the cold heart of a demon, you rejected the possibility of evolution. By casting aside your humanity, you became the living incarnation of ruin itself. Begone, accursed one! I shall never forgive you for causing the death of the world. My light, searing with anger, shall wipe you from existence.
So, Kagutsuchi has lost its light. By the hand of a demon, no less. Now the world will never be born again. Creation is no longer possible. Birth, maturation, death, and being born anew. That was once the way of the world. Yet one demon has changed that.
A world is created, populated by mankind, and destroyed. This cycle is what maintains the flow of time. When the cycle stops, so does time itself. And now, time has met her death. In place of the creation of the new world, a new power of darkness emerged. Raining chaos, heaping death upon death. You must abandon all preconceived notions and walk the path of supreme power with your head held high. The Great Will shall surely curse you for going against his way. He will place a heavy burden of atonement on your shoulders, which you shall bear for all eternity. receiving that curse can you truly walk the path of conquest. First, I must know the extent of the power of darkness you hold within. Behold, the supreme power of darkness, created by none other than the great Will himself.
Two hours later.
Another one.
Well done. You've proven yourself with your awesome power.
All you who have lurked in darkness and waited for this day, hear me. A new demon of darkness has been born. The time has come. Together, let us march onward. To the final battle, where our true enemy awaits!